Hi there, it's Courtney from Glamour Post Wigs, and today I have something a little different. I'm going to be reviewing a wig from IM Wigs. It was shipped in a plastic envelope, and so there was a little bit of damage to the box, but the wig is still good. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And it did come with lovely paper. And we open it up. I have already taken it out, so I do have the net off of it. But this is a really pretty gray wig. It also came with a nice little brochure. And it explains how to put it on and how to care for it and their return policy. It also came with one of the fishnet wig caps. So if you wear those, keep it on hand. So this wig here is, let's see, well, it doesn't really have any identifying information on the tag. I will be putting the information for it in the comments. It is a really pretty silver gray, almost whitish, and you have dark roots. It's got bangs and some curl, and it's pretty long. It's a little longer than what I would usually wear. So let's go ahead and try her on. So let's see. Let me get this off. I already have my wig grip on because I'm prepared like that. So let's go ahead and put this on. Ooh, I gotta take my glasses off. There's a lot going on here. All right. Let me check where my ear tabs are. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, so I would say this is definitely an average size fit. My ear tabs are where they should be. And here we go. Let's brush it out a little bit. You can see it's got that high shine to it. So I'm actually going to take some dry shampoo and just give it a once over to kind of knock some of that out, because in my opinion, that is a red flag immediately, a telltale sign that you are wearing spare hair. So let's go ahead and knock that down a little bit. And the cool thing is, with this being gray, almost white, you know, you can brush it through, but that dry shampoo is not showing as much as it might on a wig that's brown or red. And if you're asking what brand of dry shampoo I'm using, it is one that I bought in England. Let's see, was it over the summer? Yes, so it is by Superdrug, which is a drugstore company over there. For some reason, dry shampoos are just one of those things that are really inexpensive there. But like the Batiste brand is very expensive here. It is not there, but it is here. So I don't know why that is, but I always load up when I go over because you just never know. All right, so this is different for me for multiple reasons, okay? One, I don't typically wear wigs that are this long. Two, when I wear grays, I like ones that are a little bit more shaded throughout and not just necessarily the dark roots. So that is different. But bear in mind, please bear in mind, that IM Wigs did send me this wig to review. So, you know, they were kind enough to just send this to me for free to review. So, you know, I did not have any sort of expenditure on my part. So the bangs are, it's interesting. When I first put it on, when it arrived, I thought the bangs were like really short. Now I'm finding them to be kind of long. Let's see. and it is just a basic cap. So there's not a lot of wiggle room for part because you do have permatease up here. So this is where the part is. You know, I think that with these curls, we could probably brush them out. I think a little bit of steam might make these do more. I do like the color. It's not that I don't like it. I do like it. It's just different for me. So you know how it is when you've got something and it's different from your norm and you're not used to quite seeing yourself that way. Yeah, that's kind of what this is. So this really, for me, with my hair being the color that it is, this reddish color, this is not one that I could tuck back like I can with some other ones. So we'll just bring that back forward. It's definitely not a put on and go, at least not right now. I think that if I could get it set and styled, then maybe it would be easier. But right now, I don't feel like this is a put on and go. I feel like I need to work with it to get it styled to my satisfaction. And right now, this is not to my satisfaction. So I'm gonna stop for a minute and we're gonna do a 360 view of what it looks like now. And then I think I'm gonna take it off and play with it a little bit and come back. Okay, so here we are outside, and I have to tell you, outside, my opinion of the color is quite different. It is not so stark white. You do see that there are different tonalities throughout here. It's not just a solid color. The ring light inside was really blowing that out. We are here at sunset though, so our light is fading. But you can see even on this side here, it goes from the dark root down. So I do like the color, I think. Let's talk about a wig cap. So this is a basic wig cap. You do not have a lace front, but you know what? When you have bangs, you don't need to see your hairline, so it makes sense. So right here is where the bangs are. You do have lace here, and this is where all of the permatease is. So there's no changing parts or anything like that. The top is the top. When you turn around to the back, you can see that you've got your wefts. It's nice and it's open, so you have that breathability. You have the fabric covered ear tabs, and it does have a little metal stay to help keep it close to your head. The nape of the neck also has the fabric covered area, very nice and soft. The hooks are your basic hooks that are like bra straps, and then you just hook it into the loop, and there you go. So, you know, it's a really nice cap. It's just a nice basic cap. You can't really go wrong with the tried and true standard. And then when we flip it over, you can see that you've got your top here. There's permatease. Now, it's not like a crazy amount of permatease. You're not looking at a bouffant. It's enough to give you some lift. And then the color. And like I said, when I was outside, you could really see the variations of the colors outside. You don't see it much as in here with the ring flash on it, but the color really is quite nice. So that's the wig cap. I feel like I'm definitely closer to the neighborhood of what I would wear. So here's what I did. I sprayed it with more dry shampoo because we still have some of that high shine. I started with the steamer and I steamed some of those flippy curls out. I was hoping to get those layers coming in. This side was way more stubborn than this side. I did hit it up with some low heat with the Dyson hairdryer, and I can't get this side to tame. I think it's definitely something that would have to be set overnight. I don't think it's a quick fix. You can kind of get some pretty layers coming in when you do that. But it's this wave here that I'm having a really hard time trying to tame. I did manage to get it over to the right side a little bit, which is definitely more of my comfort zone. So we're getting there. It's a work in progress. Do I like to work this much for a wig? No. Especially if I were paying for it. Definitely not. You know, I'm a low maintenance kind of gal, and with wigs, you know, I mean, that's the whole point. You get one, you take it out, you pop it on. I mean, the only type of wig that I would expect to have to work a whole lot for would be a human hair wig, because human hair is human hair. I mean, it doesn't always hold curl. It doesn't do the things that you want it to do. So, you know, that I can understand. But, you know, I think first off that the style just wasn't for me. I cannot get this to stay. And the same thing here. So I just think that the style to start with was not for me. It was a little hard to work with. You know, even steaming it out and trying to get these to come in and face framing layers, because the layers are there. So trying to get them to become those pretty face framing layers has just definitely been a challenge. Now, one thing I can tell you is that these fibers are silky soft. Silky, 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 silky soft. Almost to the point, like I feel like you might need to dirty it up with some spray, some scrunch spray, some hairspray, something to give it a little bit of grip, because it is extremely silky. You know, and typically that's not a bad thing, but sometimes, I mean, and this happens with natural hair too. Bear in mind, I used to be a makeup artist and a hairstylist, and there were many, many times, I mean, we would always tell models to come to shoots with dirty hair, because it's easier to work with dirty hair than it is to work with squeaky clean, soft, freshly washed hair. So, you know, this is sort of in that same situation. I think that we might be able to style it and do more with it if it is a little dirty. So this is what I got. I think that the color's growing on me, definitely. The more I've been wearing it and playing around with it, the color is growing on me. And I typically don't think I would go for something that was this gray, this almost white. But I do like it. I wish that I could get this to stay curled in. So that's closer. That's closer. All right. So IM Wigs, the price point is very, very, very reasonable. The shipping was very quick from the time that they told me they were going to ship it till the time that I got it. And, you know, like I said, it's really silky. I would definitely be interested in seeing some other styles that they have, and trying those out, but this is just what they sent me. So let's see. All right. Yeah, I think we're getting closer. What do you think? So anyway, IM Wigs, thank you so much for sending me this. I'm going to continue to play with it and see what I can get it to do. I do appreciate you sending me this, and I do appreciate the opportunity to review it for you. If you would have any questions or comments, I'm going to be putting all of the information back in as I edit, because I know that I didn't give you measurements or anything like that. So I am going to go to the site and pull all of that information. I'm a little overdue getting this done, so I really just wanted to get it recorded and up there. So the website is IM Wigs, and I will get the style and the color and all of that good stuff for you and put it in the comments and in the video. If you do have any questions or comments, please post them below. Please like and subscribe because I definitely have more videos on the way. And I hope that you have a great day. Thank you.